Okay, we'll start now. So you must have all got this PDF file, prayers. So we'll chant the shlokas before each Sanskrit class. Om Shuklam Bharadram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhyat Bhavatu Me Sada येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So these are the shlokas. So and because this is the advanced class, I am just assuming that all of you know, all of you can read it easily. So we will not, most of you may be knowing a few of these shlokas, but still the other ones you can read it, which is what I am assuming. Only place where you might have had a problem is in this third shloka. It is Yenakshara Samamnayam. There are two words there. It is written as Yenakshara Samamnayam Adhigamya. It is actually Yenakshara Samamnayam is one word. Actually, it is two words. Yena Akshara Samamnayam Adhigamya. So there are three words here. Yena is one word. Akshara Samamnayam is another. And the third word is Adhigamya. So when we chant, we will chant it as Yenakshara Samamnayam Adhigamya Maheshwarat. So it will be like this. Yenakshara Samamnayam Adhigamya Maheshwarat. So that is how you have to split it. So because it's one long, two sandhis there. So three words together. So this is how you have to split it. So these shlokas we will chant. So you can also chant. Shuklam Bharadhanam Saraswati and all that everyone knows already. So the other ones you can learn. So this is about prayers. So I had sent you the Shabdas. So these are the Shabdas. So I am hoping that you have already begun to read it. So the whole idea of advanced class is that you probably are familiar with these Shabdas. So probably you have learnt it in your childhood. So that is what I'm thinking. And you're out of touch for many years. But if you read these for some time, then it will all be recollected. So So here also I'm just assuming that you know how to read them. So there is a particular method of reading the Shabdas. So this is how you read. You start like Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha. So that pum on top in the first line, first row, it is Akarantaha, Pullingaha. Pum means Pullingaha. Pullingaha means masculine gender. And Rama Shabda. So the Shabda is Rama. So you start by Kakarantaha, Pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha, and then continue Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramau, Raman, Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyaha, Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyaha, Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam, Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu, He Rama, He Ramau, He Ramaha. So you complete one Shabda and then you move to the next one. So next you start as, you go down, not this one. So generally we read Hari after Rama. So even if you read Lata, it is okay, but this is the general order. So Ikarantaha, Pullingaha, Hari Shabdaha. So again Pullinga, because Rama is Pullinga, then we continue with Pullinga and then move to Strilinga. So Ikarantaha, Pullingaha, Hari Shabdaha, Harihi, Hari, Harayaha, Harim, Hari, Harin, Harina, Haribhyam, Haribhihi, Haraye, Haribhyam, Haribhyaha, Harehe, Haribhyam, Haribhyaha, Harehe, Haryoho, Harinam, Harau, Haryoho, Harishu, He Hare, He Hari, He Harayaha. So this is how you continue. And then you go to Akarantaha, Strilingaha, Lata Shabdaha. This one. So you can all see my pointer also, right? When I share this screen. Okay. Okay. So Akarantaha, Strilingaha, Lata Shabdaha, Lata, Late, Lataha. So this is how you read. So I'm just mentioning it, but I'm assuming that all of you know how to read this. So someone asked me, in Ramaha, that Visarga, it is pronounced as Ramaha. But in the third line here, it is Ramaihi. So it is the same Visarga, but still you get a different sound there. In Ramaha, it is Aha. In Ramaihi, it is He. It's not her, it is He. So these are all basic things. I mean, I hope you know. So Ramaihi, and then here Harehe, Harehe, because the word ends in A, this Visarga also gets a different sound there. He, Harehe, it is not Hareha, Harehe. So you read this. I mean, if you have learnt it in your childhood, you read this for a few days, then it will all come back. So the mind has its own way of retaining. So it will all come back. But this is very, very important. So the whole language depends on your understanding this. I mean, the meaning of these declensions. We call them in English, we call them, the Shabdas are called declensions. So the first case, it has a certain meaning. First case means the first line is called a case. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. It is called a case. So it is all first case. So that is why on the left, first column, it is written pra. Pra means prathama. Prathama. And then dvi means dvitiya. So in Sanskrit, we call it vibhakti. In English, we call it case. The first row is called case. Case. In English, in Sanskrit, we call it vibhakti. Vibhakti. So the first row is called first case or prathama vibhakti. Prathama vibhakti. The second case, second row is called second case or dvitiya vibhakti. 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 And the third row is called tritiya vibhakti. And chaturthi vibhakti. Panchami vibhakti. Chaturthi, cha is chaturthi, pa panchami, sha, shashti vibhakti. Shashti vibhakti. Then sa, saptami vibhakti. Then you have sambodhana. It is sambodhana. Sambho means it's a short form for sambodhana. The full form is sambodhana prathama, we call it. Sambodhana prathama. So when I refer to any of these lines from now, I will be saying either first case, second case, or I will be saying vibhakti, prathama vibhakti, dvitiya vibhakti. Prathama is first, dvitiya second, tritiya third, chaturthi fourth, panchami fifth, shashti sixth, saptami seventh. Sambodhana prathama is called vocative case. Vocative. V-O-C-A-T-I-V-E. Vocative. Sambodhana means way of calling someone. Addressing. Hey Rama. Maybe that's where we got this hey in English also. So in Sanskrit, we say hey Rama or hey Ramau, hey Rama. Okay, so there are, so that is about the general order. And then we have these three columns here. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. So what is the meaning of each of these columns? Ramaha. Ramaha is singular. The first column is singular. So it indicates all singular forms. First case singular is Ramaha. Second case singular is Ramam. This one. Third case singular is Ramena. And then fourth case singular Ramaya. Fifth case Ramat. Sixth case Ramasya. Seventh case Rame. And don't call this eighth case. This is not eighth cases. Eighth case. So there are only 7 cases. You always have to call it vocative case or Sambodhana Prathama. So in the vocative case, singular is He Rama. Okay, so the first column in all the Shabdas. Same way in Harihi. Harihi, Harim, Harina, Haraye, Harehe, Harehe, Harau, He Hare. So this is all singular. The second column is dual. That is two numbers. This is unique for Sanskrit. In English and other languages, we have either singular or plural. But in Sanskrit, we have another number, dual. So for two people, when you want to say two Ramas or two entities, then you have to use these words in the second column. So it has to be Ramau, Ramau, Ramabhyam, 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 Ramayoho, Ramayoho, He Ramau. So these mean two entities. So this is the difference between Sanskrit and other languages. In English, when we say one person, you say person. More than one, it is all plural, two or more. But in Sanskrit, plural starts only from three. So it is singular, it is dual, and then plural. So singular is called Ekavachanam. Ekavachanam. Eka is singular, Vachanam is number. So Ekavachanam is singular. Dual in Sanskrit we call Dvivachanam. Vachanam is number. Dvi is two. So Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, and then plural we say Bahuvachanam. Bahu. Bahuvachanam. So singular, dual, and plural. So these are three numbers in Sanskrit. So the reason we have to memorize all these shabdas is these shabdas, these 23, form the basic prototype for most other words. There are more shabdas. There are some exceptions also. So most words in the Sanskrit language, these are all nouns. Again, these are all shabdas means always nouns. So as I mentioned in the last class, there are all words in Sanskrit. They can be broadly divided into two categories. They are either nouns or verbs. So they fall into one of these two categories. And then within that we have sub-classifications. But broadly, these are the two categories of words, two kinds of words. It is either noun or a verb. And all shabdas, whenever you say shabda, it means nouns. So we are looking at nouns now. We will look at verbs a little later. So Rama, each of these nouns, they have a noun base. Okay, so for example, in the first Shabda, we say Akarantaha Pullingaha Rama Shabda. So Rama is the noun base, is the basic block for all these cases, 7 plus 1. Okay, you should not say Ramaha Shabdaha. It's not Ramaha Shabdaha. It is Rama Shabdaha. So Rama, see, these are all important to understand. That's why I'm mentioning. Okay, may sound very simple, but it is very important to understand it systematically. And then for Hari Shabda, for Harihi Hari Harayaha, the noun base is Hari. So what happens in the language is you have a base, and then whatever words you find in the Shabda, they are all derived from that base. Sanskrit is like mathematics. Slowly over a period of time, you will see that it can all be broken down, and you can analyze each word threadbare. That is the very unique and very, very important distinguishing feature of Sanskrit. So any word you take, you can keep on breaking it down. In fact, that is how we understand the language. So it is all, see, I'm not really mentioning the source for whatever I'm saying, but whatever I'm saying is all originally picked up from what we call Paninian system of Sanskrit grammar. So the Paninian system, it is the most complete grammatical system that has ever been formed in any language anywhere in the world. So that is, so we won't look into Panini now, but these are all concepts that we get from looking at words in a particular way. So these are the words that you find in sentences. You won't find a Rama in a sentence. You will find either Ramaha or Ramau or Ramaha or Ramena, Ramabhyam. So you will find these words, and we have to understand the meaning of those words. So what I am saying is, this Rama or Hari or these Shabdas, they represent most of the words in the Sanskrit language. How do they represent most of the words in the Sanskrit language? Rama, it is a prototype for all other words that end in a, that are masculine and that end in a. Okay, any word in Sanskrit which ends in a and which is masculine gender, Okay, gender is also important. Will have these forms. Like yesterday in Sanskrit, in the Gita class, I was pointing out three words. So, indriyaihi. Okay, so two other words were also there in that shloka. So, indriyaihi, when you see the word, immediately you should be able to connect it to ramaihi. Because indriyaihi also ends like ramaihi. So we understand that indriyaihi is third case, plural, and it is like Rama Shabda. If you don't know the Shabda, then how will you match the pattern? So only if you primarily understand that the word is third case, then you will be able to fix the meaning. What is the meaning of third case? We will see it. But these patterns, matching patterns, becomes very, very important. So that is why memorizing these shabdas also is very, very critical to your learning of the language. See, we all grow up with a Western mindset. We think memorizing is bad. So we assume that we have to first understand and then we have to memorize. But in our traditional branches of knowledge, we go the other way around. We memorize first and then we are taught the meaning. In fact, these things are supposed to have been memorized when we were in our, less than 10 years of age or a little more. So that is why all the Vedas and all the memorization is done at that age. So we first memorize everything without even understanding why it is necessary. And then we are taught the meaning. Because at a later point, when you try to memorize, it becomes very difficult. And when you are young, you are not ready to understand the meaning also. So if you wait till you are older, then nothing stays in the mind. Nothing stays in your memory. So that is why we take we do the reverse process. We first memorize and then we try to understand the meaning. So now, because we are all adults here, I am explaining also what the cases are, why it is necessary, and then we will look into the meaning of the cases also. So you just memorize all these shabdas. In fact, someone was asking me, so do I have to memorize all of these? This is already a very, very small extract of a bigger subset. So you have, and I have not even introduced that. We have Shabda Manjari. Shabda Manjari itself is a subset. And the superset of Shabda Manjari is something called Rupa Chandrika. So Rupa Chandrika has all the Shabdas of all the words. So these are the basic prototypes. There are always some exceptions. See, it's a language. So there will always be exceptions. And exceptions will be, dealt with separately. So that is why they will have separate shabda for exceptions. But predominantly, all words, most words, they will be, they can be fitted into one of these prototypes. So you memorize the shabdas, and then the other shabdas, whatever is necessary, we will learn. We will learn as we go along. Sometimes it may not even be necessary to memorize them. But over a period of time, you will understand how to really look at these words. So what we are trying to do here is trying to understand how to look at words. It's a very, very unique way of looking at words. So this is basic information, basic knowledge about shabdas. So to summarize, shabdas, these declensions are there only for nouns, and then there are 7 cases, 7 declensions in each shabda, 7 plus 1. This plus 1 is Sambodhana. And then you have 3 numbers, singular, dual, and plural. Okay, so this is basic knowledge about nouns. If you want to ask anything, you can ask now pertaining to this. Sanskrit class, if you want to interrupt, you can.
Swami, this is Padmanabhan.
Yeah.
The Shabda Mantri after the Pratama, the first case, then the Sambodhana was present. So I was memorizing using that pattern. Is it okay?
Yeah. No, this is the usual order we follow. Okay, generally it is written like that also. But when we read it, we generally read it in this order. So let us just follow this order. Okay. So
Swamiji, Mati versus Hari.
Yeah.
Vari. Everything is Ikaranta. How do you distinguish between a Mati and a Hari?
Yeah, see, that is why I told you to read the top line also, the heading. See, when
So
you
anything
see, no, let me finish. When you see Hari, no, let me finish. When you see Hari, you read Ikarantaha, Pullingaha, Hari Shabdaha. Okay, and Mati, Ikarantaha, Strilingaha, Mati Shabdaha. So the difference is Hari is Pullinga and Mati is Strilinga. Okay, how we distinguish between the words, we will not get into it right now. Okay, that is something we will look into over the course of our study. So for singular, there are certain patterns. For masculine, there are certain patterns, even though they end in the same letter. And the same, it will vary for feminine, in feminine. And then neuter also will have slightly different forms. Okay, for now, you just read it. Let's not get into the detail.
Swami Padmanabhan again.
Yeah.
So in the Shabda Mantri book, after Hari, they have pati sound, and then they have friend Saki or Saka, then Guru, Ikara, and feeling Shabdas. So
No,
we
no,
should just
let's
follow.
not, don't worry about Shabda Manjari now. Let us just look at this one.
Okay.
Okay, that is why I called it a subset. Shabda Manjari, you have more. If you want to memorize more. I don't have a problem. It's good. Okay, so this is the basic necessary. Shabdas.
Swamiji, Gayatri here. You said about Ramaihi and yesterday Indriyaihi, right?
Yeah.
But it ends Indriyam. It ends with ma im. Why is it not Indriyam?
No, let's get into it. No, Indriyam is, that is why Ramam you have. So then you have Indriyam is similar to Ramam.
Okay.
So let's not get into the detail. That's what I told you. Okay, so let's not into the detail right now. So pertaining to whatever I have told you so far, I just wanted to know if it's clear. Okay, so we will continue. So, yeah. So we'll go back to the infant reader. So we were looking at the letters last week. So 3 kinds of letters: vowels, consonants. Basically 2 categories, vowels and consonants. And then you have conjunct consonants also. 2 or more consonants without being separated by a vowel. So within consonants, there are different categories. You have semi-vowels, you have sibilants. So you have hard consonant, soft consonant, and all. So we'll look at it later. So then, so these are all conjunct consonants. So a consonant followed by another consonant without being separated by a vowel. So the stroke underneath, it means the vowel has been removed. So it is n plus na. Na has a consonant component and a vowel component. N plus a. See, that is why we have to understand all of this. So when we say Rama, so immediately you need to understand that it ends in a, not in ma, because that is what people generally assume. So when you ask what does Rama end in, so you should not say ma, you should say a. And what does Hari end in? Hari ends in e, not re. Okay. So these are all very important to understand, basic fundamentals. Learning Sanskrit is like learning mathematics. That is what we will see. It's very enjoyable also. If you have a mathematical, a very structured kind of thinking, so step by step, logical, if you're a logical thinker, then learning Sanskrit will be very enjoyable. If you are not a very structured thinker, so some people don't have a very step-by-step thinking, but they have their own, the mind has its own logic. If you don't have that structured thinking, then a little more extra effort is needed. But this structured thinking, it will help also. It will help in really understanding your own mind, your own thought process. And then we have numbers. So we will go into the first lesson. So Sanskrita Baladarshe. Baladarshe. See, Baladarshe, immediately you will have to start thinking in terms of cases. Baladarshe, it is like Rame. So Baladarshe, Rame is seventh case. Rama 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 Ram Rama Raman. You have to keep matching those patterns. So you have it all in memory. Then it is easy to match the patterns. So Baladarshe, immediately you have to associate it with seventh case. So what is the base for Baladarshe? It is Sanskrita Baladarsha is the base. Like Rama is the base for Rame. Sanskrita Baladarsha is the base for Sanskrita Baladarshe. This also ends in A. So that is why it declines like Rama. So Sanskrita Baladarshe means in the Sanskrita Baladarsha. Because it is seventh case, it gets the meaning in. In the Sanskrita Baladarsha. Sanskrita Baladarsha means infant reader. Bala is infant. Adarsha means reader. Sanskrita Baladarsha means Sanskrit infant reader. It is one word actually. They are not three words. It is a compound here. Sanskrita Baladarsha is one compound word. It is one word. And then it says Prathamaha Pathaha. So Prathamaha, what is it like? Ramaha. So it is first case. Pataha, again it is like Ramaha, Patha Shabda. Akarantaha, Pullingaha, Patha Shabdaha. Pataha, Patau, Pataha. Patham, Patau, Patan. Just like Rama, it will decline. Patena, Patabhyam, Pataihi. Pathaya, Patabhyam, Patebhyaha. Pathat, Patabhyam, Patebhyaha. Patasya, Patayoho, Pathanam. Pathe, Patayoho, Patheshu. He Patha, he Patau, he Pathaha. We used to do this in school every day. So, chant. We had a very old Sanskrit teacher. So, he used to make us chant every day. So, that is why it was very helpful when I started learning Sanskrit also. So, this memory really helps. So, Prathamaha Pathaha means Prathamaha is first. Eka is one. Prathama is first. So we have cardinals and ordinals. So Eka is one and Prathamaha is first. Pathaha is lesson. Prathamaha Pathaha, first lesson. So first word is Ajaha. Ajaha. Ajaha means what? So you can see from the picture. Ajaha means goat. So Ajaha, again what this lesson is trying to do is introduce the noun. So Ajaha, they are trying to introduce nouns. So Ajaha is what case? First case. Ramaha. So whenever you see a word in a sentence, you see a noun in a sentence, you have to start thinking in terms of cases. So you have to start questioning, what case is this? Okay, so the pattern matching already has started. So what pattern it is following? You may not have memorized Aja Shabda. So you should not say, I don't know Aja Shabda, so I can't identify the case. So you have to match it with Rama Shabda. So Ajaha is like Ramaha. So Ajaha also has the noun base Aja. So Aja is also Pullinga, masculine. And it is first case, singular. So when someone asks you to explain a word, Ajaha, you should say Ajaha Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam Pullingaha. So all these three details have to be given. First case, singular, masculine. So these are the three details. So below we see first sentence. I am Ajaha. So this is one sentence. So there are two words here. Whenever you see a sentence, this is a very important rule. So please follow. Listen to this. Whenever you see a sentence in a language, in any language for that matter, which is the most important part of a sentence? The most important word in a sentence. What is it? Can anyone answer? The most important word in a sentence.
The subject.
Huh?
The subject.
No, before that.
Verb.
Yeah. The verb is the most important component of a sentence. And all the nouns, they revolve around the verb. Once you have identified the verb, then half the battle is won. See, these things we are not taught in our schools. We never learn grammar in a structured way in our schools. We have learned English just because we grew up with that. So English has, automatically been learned. But we never learn it in a very structured way, systematic way. So whenever you look at a sentence, the first thing you should look for is what is the verb in a sentence. It happens in our mind automatically, but we don't understand the process behind what is happening in our mind. So, I am Ajaha. I am Ajaha. You have to recognize the verb. So, there are only two words here. I am is there, Ajaha is there. Ajaha, as I said, it is first case singular masculine. And I am is another word. So what is I am? I am is like.
Is it like Aham?
Oh, wait, wait,
This.
wait.
Asmat.
See, you don't have I am here. So you have to include that also. It is not like aham. So I am is a separate shabda. I'll show you that shabda. We have to go to Shabda Manjari now. That is why I told you this is a very small extract of a bigger subset. So, I am. I am is a pronoun.
Hmm.
It is idam shabda.
Hmm.
See, you also keep your book with you, okay? When I show something, you keep referring to your book also. Because whenever I am saying it, it may appear very clear, sound very clear. But when you open the book, then you won't know where to look for it. So always have the book with you and keep looking at the book. Don't just look at the screen. There is an advantage in using technology, there is a disadvantage also. So you always keep referring to your book. Sanskrit is very active learning, not passive learning. So, see, I am Shabda. So this is in Shabda Manjari.
Which page?
Shabda Manjari, page number 69. Page number 69. Okay. So you have Makarantaha, Pullingaha, Idam Shabdaha. So it declines as I am, Imau, Ime, Imam, Enam, Imau, Enau, Iman, Enan, Anena, Enena, Abhyam, Ebhihi, Asmai, Abhyam, Ebhyaha, Asmat, Abhyam, Ebhyaha, Asya, Anayoho, Enayoho, Esham, Asmin, Anayoho, Enayoho, Eshu. So if you have learnt it in your childhood, then you might just feel that it probably is triggering somewhere in your mind. So I hope some of you feel like that. So if it is not triggering, then start memorizing. So it should probably be triggering somewhere. It will be there. It is gone into dormant portion, latent portion. So because it has not been used for so many years. But if you have learnt it, then it will trigger. Yeah, anyone is trying to ask something?
Yes, Swamiji. One question here. There's also a Strilinga idam, right? Next.
Yeah. No. Wait. Let us go step by step. Yeah.
Okay.
So we are looking only at I am now. So I'm showing you only I am. We will go to Strilinga later. Okay. So this is the I am. Okay. So in the Shabda Manjari, so you have I am. I am Ajaha. So I'm just trying to point out that it is Prathama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam, Pullinga. So Ajaha also is Prathama Vibhakti, first case, singular and masculine. This is also first case, singular, masculine of Idam Shabda. So both of these are nouns. So where is the verb? We are trying to recognize the verb. So without a verb, you cannot have a sentence. A sentence is not possible without a verb. In any language, for that matter. Try to form a sentence without a verb, you cannot form a sentence. It will be incomplete. So in Sanskrit, there is a rule. It says if the verb, sometimes the verb can be assumed. It need not be mentioned explicitly. Okay, so it has to be supplied. Like for example, in English, we say the same sentence, if we translate, we will translate it as this is a goat. So is the verb there. So without the verb, you cannot, the sentence is incomplete. You cannot say this a goat. You cannot say. So, but in Sanskrit, it is possible. So you have to supply, you have to understand, it is understood. So then you have to supply the appropriate verb. So here what we supply is asti, is. Asti means is. Ayam ajaha asti. Okay, so that completes the sentence. That asti is understood there. Okay, so now we have identified the verb asti. Then all the nouns revolve around the verb. So you have to understand the verb also. So asti, what kind of verb it is? All the shabdas pertain to the category nouns, noun category. And asti pertains to the verb category. So there are, as I told you in the last class, there are 10 kinds of verbs, 10 plus 1. So mainly I told you that you have present tense. You have present tense. If anyone has switched on their mic, please switch it off. Okay, so asti, there are 10 tenses, and asti is present tense. Present tense, singular. So verbs also, they are identified based on their endings. Okay, so for now, we will just keep it aside. So we just understand that if there is no verb, then we have to supply the verb. The verb needs to be supplied. It can't be just forgotten. It has to be supplied. So ayam ajaha asti. So verb also has 3 numbers. You have singular, dual and plural in verb also. Asti, staha, santi. It is like this. I'll just show you that. So again, you find it in Shabdamanjari. Shabdamanjari, page number page number 117. Refer to your Shabda Manjari. Don't look at the screen. Okay, refer to the Shabda Manjari. Otherwise, it will all just evaporate. So, look at the Shabdam. That is how you will know where to refer also at a later point. So, you have Asti, Staha, Santi. Asi, Staha, Stha. Asmi, Swaha, Smaha. Okay, so these are the three categories. So, Asti here for now it is enough for you to understand. Asti is ekavachana, singular. So, Ajaha is singular. So, that is why Asti also is singular. So, third person singular. Third person singular. So, you have Asti is he, she, it. He, she, it. So it is third person. So that's why in the left hand side it is written pra. Pra means prathama purusha. Prathama purusha. Ma is madhyama purusha. U is uttama purusha. So asti for now, just understand it as third person singular present tense. So ayam ajaha asti means this is a goat. Asti is and ayam is this, and you have goat. Okay, so this is the proper way of looking at a sentence. So you understand the process. First, you identify the verb, and then you have to identify the nouns. The nouns always revolve around the verb. So, asti is singular. So, the noun also has to be singular. This is very important to understand. Okay, and because you cannot, in English also you cannot say, you have to say this is Rama. You cannot say they are Rama. Okay, so they is plural and Rama is singular. R is plural and Rama is singular. You cannot use R, A-R-E-R for referring to a singular word. Okay, so the noun has to agree agree with the verb in number also. So if the verb is singular, the noun also has to be singular. So that is what is pointed out as, that's what is we have to understand from the first sentence. Ayam ajaha asti. Then the next one is Ayam gajaha. In gajaha also, Ayam gajaha also, you have to first identify the verb. So here also, the verb is not there. Ayam is a noun. Gajaha also is a noun. So the verb needs to be there. So you have to supply the verb. Ayam gajaha asti.
Swamiji, why is iron spelled differently here?
Yeah, see, that's it is actually spelled the same way but written differently. So the rule is when you have a vowel following the anuswara, following a makara. Okay, there is a we call it makara. Makara means a consonant without a vowel. The without a vowel. So when a vowel follows this a consonant, a makara, then the makara is written, the ma is written explicitly. But when a consonant follows the makara, here also it is ma, but when a consonant follows, it is written as a dot. So that's a rule for writing. It's a sandhi rule.
Is there any logic to this?
Yeah, that is the logic. What I told you is the logic. What I just told you is the logic. When a vowel follows, you write it. When a consonant follows, you don't. You just put a dot. That's the way it is. That's the general format followed. So then you have Iyam Bala. So in the earlier one, Gajaha means elephant. Okay. So the next is Bala. So first the book was talking about masculine words. Now they are introducing feminine words. So Bala, it ends in A. That's why in all our names, whichever name ends in A or E, it is usually a feminine name. So whenever words end in A or E, long, not short, Hari can be feminine, but Nadi can be, Hari can be masculine, but Nadi can only be feminine. Any word ending in long E or long A, it can only be feminine. So Bala is also feminine. So Bala is a feminine word. Then Iyam is a new word that is introduced here. So what is this Iyam? Again, we have to do this pattern matching. So Iyam means this, and it declines like this. Page number 70. 70 in the Shabda Manjari. So Makarantaha Strilingaha Idam Shabdaha. So Iyam, Ime, Imaha. The same this. See, in English, you can use this for masculine, feminine, neuter, everything. No, you can use it only for neuter. In for masculine, you will say he. For feminine, you will say she. Okay, just like that, in Sanskrit, for masculine, you will say I am. Feminine, this, you will say Iyam. So Bala is feminine there. Girl. So you use feminine form of this. You cannot say I am Bala. You cannot say. You will have to say Iyam Bala. And for neuter, you will say Idam. That also I will show you. See the next Shabda, the same page. Makarantaha Napumsakalingaha. So Iyam was Strilingaha. Makarantaha Strilingaha Idam Shabdaha. Here it is Makarantaha Napumsakalingaha Idam Shabdaha. So the next example we will see. There he would have used idam. So you have to use the appropriate pronoun. See this, he, she, it, this, all these are called pronouns. Pronouns. If you are very good with English grammar, then you will understand. But many of us are not. So whenever someone says pronoun, we don't understand what is a pronoun. So we have to, when you learn Sanskrit, you have to learn English along with it. So we just use the words without really knowing what it is.
Swamiji.
Yeah.
So noun and pronoun both are called shabdas in Sanskrit?
Yeah, noun, pronoun, they are all nouns.
Okay. And what do you call a verb in Sanskrit?
Huh?
What do you call a verb in Sanskrit?
Verb we call kriya pada. Kriya is action. So a verb is a kriya pada. Okay, so these are all nouns. So you have to use the appropriate pronoun. Appropriate pronoun for the word being referred to. So going back, so you have you have three different forms. You have a masculine. The basic root is idam. Just remember that. Strilinga idam shabdaha, pullingaha idam shabdaha, and napumsakalingaha idam shabdaha. Okay, so they all are modifications of the same base, idam. So you should not say iyam is iyam shabdaha. You should not say ayam shabdaha. You should say pullingaha idam shabdaha, or you should say strilingaha idam shabdaha, or napumsakalingaha idam shabdaha. Okay, so these three shabdas also can be memorized. Okay, so you include this along with the other list, even though it is not given there. But you include these pronouns also are very important. So that is why I am asking you to look into the Shabda Manjari. Sanskrit learning means lot of work. Okay, you will start sweating after some time. You should sweat. So no pain, no gain. So only if you sweat, then you can enjoy later. If you don't sweat, then I have seen lot of people who repeatedly keep on attending beginner class because you are never able to progress. So again and again you keep listening, so it won't be of much use. You have to also consciously put in some work. So 3 genders for this. That's what I'm trying to point out here. Let's go back to the infant reader. Okay, so these are all really the most basic stuff that we need to understand in any language. But unfortunately, we don't study grammar properly. So, Iyam Bala is girl. This is a girl. So, here also you supply Asti. Iyam Bala Asti. And you have Mala. Iyam Mala Asti. Mala is what kind of verb? Akarantaha, Strilingaha, Mala Shabdaha. It is like what? It is like Lata Shabdaha that is there in your list. You please take a printout of your list and keep it by your side. So it will decline like Lata. Lata, Late, Lataha, Latam, Late, Lataha, Lataya, Latabhyam, Latabhihi, Lataye, Latabhyam, Latabhyaha, Latayaha, Latabhyam, Latabhyaha, Latayaha, Latayoho, Latanam, Latayam, Latayoho, Latasu. Okay, He Lata, He Late, He Lataha. So that's how it will decline. So similarly, Mala and Bala will also decline. Bala, Bale, Balaha, Balam, Bale, Balaha, Balaya, Balabhyam, Balabhihi, Balayai, Balabhyam, Balabhyaha, Balayaha, Balabhyam, Balabhyaha. So like that. Akaranta, generally, whenever a word ends in A, it is Strilinga. That's what I told you. Then, first we saw Pullinga masculine, then we saw Strilinga feminine, and now we go into Napumsakalinga. Napumsakalinga. Patram. Netram. Patram means vessel. That is Napumsakalinga. Neuter gender. Neuter gender. So, you have patram. When you want to say this is a patram, then what do? You use the neuter gender form of idam. Okay, so you say idam patram. We said iyam bala. We said ayam ajaha, and then the neuter form of idam is idam only. Idam ime imani, idam ime imani. So like that. And from the third case, they will decline like masculine, like ayam, like idam masculine form. So, but this is first case, Prathama Vibhakti. So you say idam patram. So what will you supply? You have to supply asti. The verb needs to be supplied. So idam patram asti or idam netram asti. This is a vessel and this is an eye. Netram is neuter. Sometimes there is a logic in genders, but most of the time there is no logic. You can ask the word mala. Mala means garland. The word mala, why is it feminine gender? In English, it is neuter gender. You say in Sanskrit, if you translate iyam mala, you have to translate as she is a garland. So that is how you translate. People who are from the Hindi area, so you may understand it better. Because in Hindi also, because it is derived from Sanskrit, you have some words which are masculine or feminine, but actually neuter in English. But they are not animate. Like mala is not animate. In Hindi also, some words are, get masculine or feminine gender even though they are inanimate. But people from other regions, we may find it difficult to understand at the beginning. But that is the way it is. So there is no logic. Why mala is feminine? There is no logic. It is feminine, that's all. So you can't ask the question why. So gender alone, in Sanskrit, you can't ask the question why. Everything else you can ask why. But gender alone you cannot ask why. You just learn it by practice. So mala is feminine. So like that, patram, netram, they are neuter. So you have idam patram, idam netram.
Swamiji?
Yeah.
So this is about one eye. If you have to talk about the pair of eyes, then it will be one pair.
Yeah, the next lessons we will go into dual. Pair of eyes,
Okay.
go into dual and then plural. So slowly it will be introduced. So now only the singular is being introduced. We are just building the base here, okay? So I'm not going very fast because we need to build a base. We need to understand the basic structure. So this is the format we will be following later. First identify the verb, then identify the noun, then identify the gender of the noun, then identify the number of the noun. So that is the order. So then you have in Shabda Manjari, in this infant reader, you have questions after the first lesson. So you can also work out the exercises. Okay, so then you will get more familiarity. So the first set of questions, Prashnaha. So you can look at your Shabda Manjari also. Go to page number 13. Open the Shabda Manjari. So go to page number 13.
Swamiji, I think you meant infant reader.
Sorry, infant reader, yes, not Shabda Manjari. Infant reader, page number 13. Yeah. Okay, so first set of questions. I am kaha. So I am is this. Kaha. Kaha is also a pronoun. What? When you look at the is kaha in your list? Is kim shabda?
Yes, Swamiji, the last question.
It is there. It is there. So you go to your list. Kaha is first case, singular. Okay, I am kaha. Kaha means what? Kim means what? What, how? I am kaha means what is this? So here also there is no verb. So you supply asti. So I am kaha asti. So for feminine, iyam ka it will be. It will be iyam ka. Because feminine form of this is iyam. And feminine form of kim is ka. So when someone asks I am kaha, you will have to reply as I am ajaha. You should not say I am bala. So just for familiarizing with the genders, with using the appropriate genders. And for neuter you will say kim, idam kim. Idam kim you will ask. So that is what it is in Shabda Manjari. Infant reader. I am kaha, iyam ka, idam kim. That is what he is. That is what is being asked. So he is also pointing out, which I showed you. Pullinge. In Pullinga, I am imau ime. That's what we saw in the Shabda Mantri. Whatever we saw, he is pointing out here. Iyam ime imaha. Idam ime imani. So first line alone he is pointing out here. So this infant reader actually cannot be studied alone. You have to study it with someone. So you will have to know how to use all of that. So then the third set of questions is idam shabdasya rupaihi vakyani purayata. What it means is idam shabdasya rupaihi means with the forms of idam shabda. Rupa is formed. With the forms of idam shabda, fill in the blanks, fill up the sentences. Fill up this. Vakyani means sentences. Purayata means fill up. So complete these sentences. Complete these sentences with the forms of idam shabda. So he is just testing you if you understand how to use the appropriate gender. So he has given ashvaha. Then you have to put the appropriate gender. Idam masculine or feminine or plural. Jihva, put the appropriate gender. Mukham, put the appropriate gender of idam. Vishwam, put the appropriate gender of idam. Nasa, naraha. So this is what is being pointed out here. Okay, so then gives the glossary, vocabulary. Okay, so this is the first lesson. So we'll stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.